gente que le ha dado a los niños y mujeres embarazadas, socias que lo han tomado with very good results, con muy buenos resultados.
Yes, I know people who've done that as well, but it's nothing that we can recommend.
No.
Because it's against
Children 6 years?
Sorry?
Desde 6 meses.
¿De los 6 meses? No,
el batido.
El batido. Él no les da el pack, les da el omega 3, nada más a sus hijos.
Solo el omega.
The point is that my point is that we can't give recommendations like this to children, but I can testimony that my own children is using it. It's safe products.
Dice que no puede dar recomendaciones para usarlo en niños, pero que sus propios hijos lo están utilizando, entonces que es un producto seguro.
Could you answer the question, because to make sure that I understood, the reason you have the formula for natural balance with animal and vegetable proteins, and then the soup only with vegetable proteins, and you included soy, which was not in the shake, could you, and the bars, which also another composition of the reason you have different formulas of using protein in the shake, the soups, and the bars is to have different results, or why not the same formulation of proteins in all the range?
¿Que por qué están utilizando las diferentes fórmulas en las barras, en las sopas y en las malteadas?
Ah, okay.
So the soups were developed later, and we had a very clear wish to make a vegan soup. And the problem for vegans is often that they don't get the complete proteins, because if you look at milk, or you look at egg, or you look at meat, the protein is complete in itself. But if you look at vegetarian protein sources, there's always something lacking. Yeah. So if you combine them in the right way, you will get complete protein.
Okay, lo que buscaban era crear una sopa vegana, porque el licuado no es vegano porque tiene huevo y tiene leche. Entonces, el combinar las diferentes proteínas, y por eso agregaron soya. But the thing we ask is, why not use pea instead of soy in the soup?
There is pea as well. There's pea, potato, and soy. So the combination of those three makes the protein profile, the amino acid profile, complete. So if we only took pea and potato, it would not be as complete. So therefore we include
Usan las tres verduras para hacerlo más completo para los que son veganos.
In other words, it gives a vegan person the same effect that the natural balance would give?
Is it the same?
Okay.
Is it as good as the natural balance?
Yes. But the natural balance shake is not vegetarian or vegan.
Yes,
No, we know.
for a vegan.
Yeah. So vegans cannot use natural balance shake, but
Exactly.
they can use natural
So the
balance
vegan
soup.
stamp you have is just for the soups
Yes.
and the bars.
Only for the soup.
The soup.
Oh, the
But
Only
the
for the
bars
soup.
contain whey protein.
Huevo, la
So it's
proteína del
only
huevo.
the soups that are vegan.
But can you explain then how was the formulation of the bars then created? Why specifically that formula? Can you explain more about the bars?
Expliquen de las barras, cómo se creó la formulación de las barras.
With the bar, the problem is the texture. So you have to have a bar that is a nice texture from the beginning to chew on, and then over time, when it's stored, it mustn't turn hard.
Okay,
So you don't want a brick.
La
You
barra
break your
tiene que
teeth.
tener una textura adecuada desde el principio para ser masticada, pero que cuando se guarda no se ponga dura.
Yeah. So a powder, the shake or the soup, of course stays a powder.
Que el polvo se mantiene polvo con el tiempo.
But a bar that is stored for some time could get really hard.
Una barra que se guarda durante el tiempo se puede volver dura.
Yeah. So the composition had to be like elaborated with to get a good texture from the beginning and towards the end of the shelf life.
La composición tenía que ser la misma desde el principio hasta el final de su vida útil almacenada.
And how you shows out the proteins for the bars was your insight or the research behind how you chose, because it has whey and not as the other products. Why?
Whey is also in the natural balance shake.
Sí, es el suero de la leche.
es el suero de leche para
So
ellos.
the
es cierto.
shake is pea,
Yes, it's
whey
true.
protein and
Whey suero de
egg,
leche.
right? Yeah.
Yes.
The soups are purely vegan, and then the bars is somewhere in between.
Somewhere in between.
Yeah, so it has soy, pea, and whey.
Okay.
And the shake has...
Sorry, everyone.
Here is Anna.
Hi. Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but we have some time with
Okay.
Stig, so we will continue with Elisabet later. You can ask